time, but I be goddamn if a nigga don't be trying. So tell me, mama, please, why you be drinking all the time? Does all the pain he brought you still linger in your mind? Cause pain still lingers on.
Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 4 tips for people that are transitioning with their natural hair. I decided to do this video just mainly because a lot of people are always asking me in public, like, what do you do with your natural hair? Like, how do you maintain it and things like that. If you guys don't know, I am natural. I have been natural since 2014. So 3 going on 4 years. I do not put a label on my hair texture. I don't say my hair is 4C or 4A or things like that, because honestly, there's no set pattern for your hair. Your hair is just the curl pattern that it is. I don't really put a label on it. I don't feel the need to put a label on it. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the video. The first tip that I recommend to anybody when you're transitioning with your natural hair, or if you're already natural, is to not use heat. Heat is a big thing. The reason I say do not use heat is because you can get heat damage. Heat does nothing but melt your hair, in my opinion. It breaks your hair off. It makes your hair weak. It makes your hair follicles weak. Everything about heat just makes your hair weak. A lot of people blow dry their hair using high heat. I don't blow dry my hair a whole lot. I would say I only blow dry my hair about 1 to 2 times a year. I don't blow dry my hair mainly because I don't want to get heat damage. You will see a lot of people that are natural, they will straighten their hair, and then 2 days later, their hair gets a little bit wet, and then they're just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and put water on my whole head and revert my hair back to curly. That is a waste of your time and money. Do not do that. The reason that I say do not do that is because that makes your hair more susceptible to heat damage. Your hair is very sensitive. Your hair follicles are very sensitive. So the slightest thing can make them not strong anymore. By not using heat, you are making your hair follicles more strong, which promotes more growth. Using heat, it damages your ends and all that different kind of stuff, and you definitely don't want to use heat when you're transitioning or when you're already natural. If you do have to use heat, then make sure that the heat is low. For example, on a blow dryer, make sure that when you are blow drying your hair, that the heat is on the lowest setting possible. A lot of people, you will see, they will do what you call a cool blast. A cool blast is something that after you've blow dried your whole entire hair, if your blow dryer has a cool setting, then you'll blow dry your whole entire hair on the cool setting. So that's kind of like that's kind of the idea of what a cool blast is. If you guys don't know, a lot of people will do that if they not straighten their hair, but if they blow dry their hair on high heat. But I try not to use heat as much as possible because my hair is very, very sensitive to breakage. As you can see, I just have my hair up in a bun and my hair is slicked back. If you want me to do if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how I got this simple bun look, then definitely leave a comment down in the description box. But that is all for the first tip. Limit the amount of heat that you put on your hair. The second tip that I would say is protective styles. This is a protective style. The reason I say protective styles is a good thing for people that are transitioning or are natural, because it gives your hair a break. You don't have to manipulate your hair. You don't have to mess with it all the time. You can do a protective style. A lot of people are picky about what they call a protective style. A lot of people will say that using weaves and sew-ins is not good protective styles. I would say, in my opinion, they're not good protective styles. Using weaves and wigs, of course, they are good protective styles because your hair is braided down under. However, sew-ins are, in my opinion, are not a good protective style. The reason I say sew-ins are not a good protective style because your hair is braided down as tight as you can stand it under the sew-in. And when you have your braids really tight, that can pull on your scalp, and that puts tension on your scalp, which is not good for your hair overall. So that is the reason why I say sew-ins are not good. I've never had a sew-in. I don't want a sew-in. I would just rather do a half wig or a full wig, put it on, keep it pushing. With the wigs, it's a little bit different because you can braid your hair down, or you can just flat twist your hair down and nobody will ever know. If you wanted your wig really secure, then all you have to do is just do a perimeter braid and sew the ends down. But even then, the braid doesn't have to be as tight. As far as other protective styles, twists, I will be doing a video on a flat twist, not a flat twist out, but I will be showing you guys how I flat twist my hair in another tutorial. So that is just mainly it. Protective styles. Be cautious about which protective styles that you use in your hair. A lot of protective styles aren't really protective styles. Sew-ins, to me, they're not protective styles. This is a protective style. All I have to do with my real hair is just gel it down, put it in a little ponytail, wrap this hair around it, and this is Jamaican twist braid hair. It looks kind of like Marley hair, but it's not Marley hair. I don't know why they just don't call it Marley hair, but I will be doing that tutorial next, so make sure that you guys stay tuned. For the third style, lots and lots of oil. A lot of people are like, why do you use a lot of oil? I use a lot of oil because my hair has a high porosity. If you don't know what porosity is, it's basically how much oil your hair absorbs. So I have very high porosity hair because my hair absorbs oil like crazy. If you're always wondering why your hair is so dry a day after you've put oil in your scalp or things like that, it's because your hair has a high porosity level, which basically means that your scalp absorbs the oil so fast and so quick that it leaves your hair feeling dry, which results in you having to put more and more oil on. It's just a big mess. So I definitely say lots of oil. I don't oil my scalp every night, mainly because I'm a college student and I just don't have the time. I will oil my scalp every other day. And even if it's just like your edges or something, or even your full scalp, make sure that you put lots of oil on it if you have a high porosity level. If you have a low porosity level, then you can just oil your scalp like one day and then be good for like maybe the whole entire week or the next 3 days. It all just depends on what your hair needs. You know what your hair needs and you know how much your hair needs. So definitely I would say lots of oil, because a lot of oils will have ingredients in it that our hair needs, which can promote our hair growth. Vitamin E oil is a good hair growth. Tea tree oil, it just alleviates itching. So definitely look and see what oils are best for you and how much you need to use the oils on your hair. The fourth tip that I would say for natural hair is to just make sure that you do a deep condition. A lot of people don't know what that is and they're like, why do you use apple cider? Apple cider vinegar has lots of ingredients in it that are good for your hair. When you do an apple cider vinegar rinse, all of the built up gunk and goo and junk that's in your hair and your scalp. It cleans that all away, guys. It maintains your pH balance. Your hair has to maintain a certain pH balance in order for it to even stimulate hair growth. That is what the apple cider vinegar rinse does. It maintains your pH balance, which promotes hair growth, which gives you that length. And when you get that length, you're just popping. So yes, guys. Deep conditioning, it pretty much does the same thing minus the pH balance. It gets rid of all that gunk, and it gives your scalp like a breather. When you deep condition and you're letting it sit for like an hour and 2 hours, you're letting your hair marinate and your scalp marinate, and you're just letting it relax for a change. You're not just washing it out after 30 minutes. Some people will deep condition for 30 minutes. I don't deep condition for 30 minutes. I deep condition for about an hour. If you guys want to see a deep conditioning routine, then definitely leave a comment down below. So those are the 4 tips that I have for all of my people that are transitioning and all of my people that are natural. You limit the amount of heat that you use. Protective styling. Be very cautious about which protective style that you choose for your hair. Lots of oil, because your hair needs some type of oil for hair growth. And finally, deep conditioning and apple cider vinegar rinse. Those are my 4 tips that I have. Those are the 4 tips that I follow the most. They work best for my hair, so I'm recommending them to you guys. If you choose not to do these 4 tips or not take them to heart, that's fine. I just wanted to go ahead and record this video for you guys because a lot of people are always asking me and they have tons of questions. So I decided to do a video. Also, stay tuned for the tutorial on this sleek bun look using Jamaican twist braid hair. That video will be coming up next. Also, if you guys aren't really sure, then I will put some links down in the description box about hair plasticity and heat damage. If you guys want a little bit more information about that, I will leave some articles down in the description box below. Also, if you guys want that deep conditioning routine, then definitely let me know what you guys want to see. So I'll make sure that I get that video out for you guys. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or email me. As always, make sure that you turn your notifications on so that you don't miss when I upload a video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.